For as long as I can remember, I've been wasting my time. Wasting my time on the internet. Scrolling on meaningless videos, texting people that don't care about me. Every morning, as soon as I woke up, I reached out for my phone before I opened my eyes. I had to check if I had any new notifications. It was an instinct. I was drawn to my phone. I couldn't get away from it. But why did I care so much about this small piece of metal and the meaningless apps on it? I asked myself. I realized I was spending more time seeking validation on these meaningless apps than actually creating anything worthwhile. That's when everything snapped. I knew I had to change. I've been using Snapchat for 4 years and sent almost 100,000 pictures to other people. 100,000 meaningless pictures. This morning, I painfully decided to delete my account. The account I had spent hundreds of hours on. Gone. I'm 15 years old and playing a game meant for little kids. A meaningless game that teaches me nothing. I can imagine all the things I could have created if I hadn't wasted so much time on Roblox. Maybe I could have finished my album. Maybe I could have become famous on YouTube. But no. I decided to spend 3 years of my life in a superficial plastic world. Delete. A slow emptiness quietly passed over me. I had wasted so much time over the past few years on these things that they had become a part of me. They have become me. I have become one with the internet. But the internet is not real. What is real? It all came back to me. Like a distant dream. Fragments I could vaguely remember. The trees quietly shuffling above me. The clouds inching closer and closer to the heavens. Laughter from people all around me. All these things were here before the internet. They have always been here. And they always will be here. The sun doesn't need Wi-Fi. It rises anyway. The trees will still sway, even if you can't record them for TikTok. As all these thoughts came to my mind, I finally felt grounded. I felt true. I was no longer trying to be someone else. I was no longer trying to escape the real world onto some screen. Besides for uploading a YouTube video each week and checking my email, I barely use the internet anymore. I use my computer as a tool, not a mirror. I still use my computer to write, and I still use it to make music. But I do all that offline. And since then, I felt something strange and quiet emerge in me. I think they call it a soul.